So I've been seeing a lot of VTubers have trouble with attaching an outfit to their model or just having general issues with it. And so after many tutorials and things of that nature, I finally figured out how to attach an outfit without having issues. So I thought I'd make a tutorial really quick. Hopefully this helps. This will go all the way from making your model head only to attaching the actual outfit that you want. And honestly, this is a low-key a tutorial for Musa, who also is trying to attach items to her model. So I'll show you how it goes from this. So like you could see that it's kind of attached, but not really. If I move my head left and right, it's not doing that great. But once I add another thing to this, 1 second, then it'll attach even when I move my head left and right. So I'll show you how to do that. So first, you're going to go to your settings, your model settings here, and you are going to customize your model. Actually, first, make sure you save your current model as a expression, like in its default form. So I have a hotkey that I made using the art mesh color preset action and recording the settings of my default model right now. So this is like kind of like my version right now that I fall back on. And just make sure you save that because you're gonna be touching up on a lot of the art meshes and you don't want to go back and redo these things. So let me also put this on a different key for now. Okay, so you're going to go to your model settings and you're going to customize your model. You will customize multiply the screen color for the art meshes. So click that. And then next, when you hover over your model, you see that all the art mesh layers are getting selected. So all you want to do is you want to select the ones that you are going to be taking out, pretty much everything below your neck. Some outfits already have a neck, so you can also take that out, but I'm keeping my neck on most of these models just to make it look natural. So I click, like, for example, my torso, and you see that this art mesh, like the editing features turned off for it, but now we want to turn it on. And here you could customize the colors and everything for your art mesh. So what we want to do is turn this slider, the A slider, all the way down so it's transparent. So you can see my torso is fully transparent. And then you want to click OK and OK again. And then to make things easier, you could just click the next layer and select that and paste last color and it'll do it for you. So there you go. I'm gonna turn it all back on. So once you do all of that, so it's gonna take a while. For me, it took me a while because there's like small little details on my model that I had to take out. So once you get all of your art meshes transparent, you will be stuck with your floating head. And next you want to create a new expression here, and I called it just my head neck only. And you want to create another hotkey action. It will be the art mesh color preset, and you want to record the settings of your head. So this is like the current state of all your art meshes. And I recorded a key for it to make it easier to switch between my model and being only the head. You want to make sure that you customize model once again. Now we will be excluding certain art meshes from item pinning. So this will help to just pin items like your outfits to your neck. So what you want to do is you want to deactivate anything that is blue. That will deactivate the pinning on that certain art mesh. So you can see that most of my art meshes are off. That's mainly the body. Everything that is on is for the neck and above. So you can see that my neck here is on. It's the only one that's on to be able to be pinned onto. So you do want to remember as well what art mesh your neck is. So I'm going to keep in mind that my neck is art mesh 94. This will help later when you pin the actual item onto your neck. So once you are able to take off all the item pinning features on every art mesh, you want to click OK. And by the way, this is a kind of like a setting that you don't need to toggle on or off for. If you do want to add or like pin things to your model that's like not your head, and maybe you want to pin to your, like, I don't know, your arm or something, you would have to turn it back on manually. I'm not sure if there is a setting to or like an expression setting where you can toggle that on or off, but just keep in mind that. So once you do that, you want to add in your item into the area. So I'm going to add this nun costume, which I actually got for free. I will add this into the comments below if you want it. So you're going to make sure that this item is like in the front of your VTuber, obviously, and you'll want to start pinning it to your neck here. So I'm going to pin, and where you click, where you actually pick up the item matters, and where you drop it matters. So I'll be picking it up on the neck area, and I'll be dropping it onto my neck. And then you can see that it's still moving. We're not done yet, but you could see that it was pinned onto the neck layer. So it is pinned. It's just that there is some like physics going on that we will have to take off. Another thing before we go on to the physics part, we want to edit the actual item layering. So make sure that you play around with the front and back sections, and you split the items layer at the collar. This will help kind of like make things look more natural with the item onto your model. Like if it's like behind some hair, in front of some hair, or some hair items or things like that, make sure you adjust that in this. So you just want to make sure you hold down on the item to get to this item setting menu. You also want to make sure you pin to a specific layer. So I turned off the only pin to layers below item. That kind of like tells the item that it can pin to anything, but we want to pin it to only the neck. So I have my neck selected here, and you could move the slider and look for your mesh, your neck mesh to pin to, and you click done. And that's pretty much it. You can also if you want to set like some colors for your item or anything, you can do it here, and also open some like of the physics settings. Next, you'll want to create an item scene for this item. So go to the 3 stars, create new item scene, name it what you want. So I'll name this priestess. I have groups for each of my items. So I have hand items and head items. So I'll make this a hand group. You don't have to, but it will make sure it replaces anything that's in the hand group with the new item that you set. So you're not like loading on multiple items. So I'll only want the nun outfit selected. So you make sure you save. Next, you'll be creating a physics toggle. So your head is not being separated from your body. So you want to go into expression editor, create new expression. you'll want to name this stop motion or anything you'd like, but stop motion is what I used. You want to look for your parameter angle Z. You want to turn it on. Make sure that the mode is in overwrite and it's at 0. And now you can see that the head and the body are still connected, even while I'm moving. Make sure to click save. Okay, now you want to throw away your outfit. It'll come back later, I promise. So you should be a floating head again. And now we are going to set up 3 different toggles. One is for your head and neck only, or head only if you don't need your neck. And make sure that that hotkey action is the art mesh color preset, and the settings are recorded for just your head. Make sure that you set it on a hotkey for now, and this hotkey will be the hotkey for all 3 toggles. So that's toggle number 1. Toggle number 2 is going to be the new stop body motion expression that you created. So you'll want to go to hotkey action, make sure it's at set unset expression, and change the expression to stop motion. Again, set this key to the same key that you set it to for the head only. And then the third toggle will be the item scene that you created earlier. And make sure you pick the right item scene and put that on the same hotkey. And now go back to your default model, whatever hotkey that was. And now once you click your new hotkey that you created for all 3 toggles, it should change to your outfit. So I hope that helped you in attaching those really cute outfits to your model. If you have any questions, let me know. But if it did help you, please let me know as well. I don't know if I should make more of these, so it would be great to get some feedback. Thank you. Have a nice day.